What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we continue the Gauntlet sound series. There we go. For the Noble FoKus Apollo headphones, and their next opponent will be the Master Dynamic MW75 headphones. Now we are dealing with some really top end ones here. Going with basically on price of these. So I figured something in their price range, see how they compare outside of the previous episode. But man, this should be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see how these two pair off. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, back in, did the coin flip off camera, and we're starting off with the MW75s. I am in their presets here. Like I said, not like I said, but as always, they do not have an actual EQ that you can adjust, a graphic equalizer. So they have presets. So we have the preset turned on, and we're using bass boost here. All right, I'm just trying to get that reflect. I don't know if you guys got that reflection, but I'm trying to get that out of the way. All right. Of course, we got noise canceling on right now because I forgot to turn it off before I started talking to you guys. But we have it on. So we'll go ahead in. We are at our optimal listening level. Let's go. Let me back up. I don't know how. All right. Nice volume. Nice clarity. Good detail and depth. All right. Now with the sound stage widens out with the background vocalist. Again, they sound like they're all around you instead of right in front. I like that. Listening for detail. Fine details. Again, the breaths. Very nice sound. Very clean. Very nice. I like that. Again, very clean sounding. Love the sound stage. As the background vocalist came in, I was paying attention to the detailing there. I'm sorry if it got a little quiet. I try not to leave too many lows in my videos, but I'm focusing on the detail. Very clean. I did like the breaths. You can pick that up and everything. I really like the way these MW75s are sounding. So let's go ahead and get these flipped over to the Apollos and see how they do. All right, back in. We got the Apollos on. We're in ambient mode in their app. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the EQ. That's the one I'm working with these guys. All right, so let's go ahead and flip this over to noise canceling. All right, noise canceling is now on. Let's go ahead and flip over to our song. Make sure we are at our optimal listening level. We are there. All right. And here we go. All right, here we go. All right, again, nice, clear vocals. All right, again, that lead sax, not lead sax, I don't know what I'm talking about. That background vocalist, they sound really nice. Got depth to them as well. And the clarity, these are really clean and clear. Again, nice natural volume. Very clean. Just want to make sure. Yep, we're there. All right. Very nice. The clarity is really nice on these. Okay. Again, it sounds really good. The clarity, the depth, the detail, the parsing of the lips, the breaths in between verses, the background singers, their clarity, their depth, and then the sound stage. It just was a really nice put together sound here with the FoKus Apollos. Very, very clean. Let's go ahead and jump over to our bass song. All right, we're back in. We got the MW75s on. We got our bass song. Let's go. Make sure we are where we should be. Yep, we're where we should be. All right, let's go. All right, nice, powerful bass. Oh my goodness. Sounds nice. Very powerful bass, nice levels to it. Oh my goodness, that reverb is so nice. Oh my goodness. Again, you got the shimmering sound, the not overpowering, so you got good balance. But man, the bass on these is mind rattling. So good. Very clean. Oh, okay, here goes the bass drop again. I'm loving the bass here. When it gives you that bass, that different levels, and then drops you, very nice. Very powerful bass. Uh, just really rattles the eardrums and everything. Hits you right upside the head from the word go. I really enjoyed it. All right, let's go ahead and get these flipped over to the FoKus Apollos. See how they do. All right, we are back in. We got the Apollos on. Bass song. Let's go. All right, nice bass. Okay, gives you nice levels and everything. Nice levels. Here goes the bass drop. Nice rattle to the reverb. I like that. Very, very clean, but not as powerful of bass. But it's good, clean bass. And then you got the shimmering sound, nice and crisp. Not trying to balance. The balance is a little off, in my opinion. Listening to it, but it again, just slightly. Not trying to overpower completely overpower the bass. Very clean. I love the cleanliness. I love the cleanliness of the bass on this. If that makes sense. I'm gonna save the other portion of this to the end of my thoughts. But again, like the way it sound, the shimmering sound, like I was mentioning, just a tad bit off balance. There wasn't a complete 50-50 there. So it was a little off balance in my opinion. Just a little bit, but then again, not enough to drown out or overpower the bass. All right, so let's go ahead and flip over to our final song. All right, we're back in. MW75's on the head. Final song. Let's go. Again, nice, bright, nice sound, nice volume. Again, nice crispness to the keys. Highs, crisp. Lows, you get that nice rumble. Oh, lady saxophone sounds very crisp. Very clean. Yes. Very nice. Oh, I'm enjoying this. Very clean. I love how crisp this is. And the balance between the keyboard and drum and saxophone, sorry. Very nice. Oh, that was so good. I could listen to that. I could just listen to that continuously. That sounds very clean, nice volume, natural volume. So and the deep and just the crispness of the saxophone. Fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and get these flipped over to the Apollos, see how they do. All right, we're back in. We got the FoKus Apollos on. Let's go. Okay. Nice. Depth. I like it. With the keys, the highs and crisp highs, nice lows with the bass. Oh man. That lead saxophone sounds very crisp. Oh, it sounds so good. And you got depth. Oh, yeah, this sounds good. Very clean. And the details so nice. With the echoing of the saxophone. Very clean. Oh, very nice. Oh my goodness, this sounds really, really crisp. I done went over. I done went so far over. Oh my god, I got so engrossed in the detail. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't believe I did that. All right. Man, that was such a great sound. And the detail, I was so into it. I didn't realize it went over the allotted time I give. My mistake. My mistake. All right. This is what happens when you got really good high end headphones and you're listening to detail. If I'm not paying attention to the clock, I'm into the song and I'm into just listening for detail. I'm into all that, and then not to mention how good these songs sound in these headphones are. So this has been great. All right, let's go ahead and get this cleaned up. We'll come back and talk about these two real quick, and then pick our winner. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in, and this has been a really, really good episode. Very challenging. You got two different ways of getting the really good sound between these two. Let's quickly discuss. The first song, I found that uh, the Master Dynamics, the MW75s, were a little bit overall. Let me put this here. Overall, these are the louder headphones. I think they get a little bit. They have more of a natural, higher volume than the Apollos do. Overall. Now, with that being said, the first song, you got good vocals and everything. With the when I say everything, I mean detail, soundstage, background vocalists, and how they sound. You got very good sound there. However, was leaning more warm, not as clear, not as I would expect them to be. I don't know if it was because I had bass boost on, but I did do off camera. I did run that song again with bass boost turned off. With bass cut is what they call it, and yeah, it still ran a little warm towards the warmer side, so it's a little bit more bassy than it is for when you go into the low end rather than more to the mids and highs. So you did have that going against it, despite the fact that these guys are the louder of the two. As for in the first song with the Apollos, Again, although not as loud naturally as the MW75s, you did get nice clarity from the vocalist, and the detail was a little bit better on the Apollos than it was on the NW75. So when I say detail, I mean the parsing the lips, the breaths in between verses. Um, uh, and then again, and of course, the clarity, the how clear the background vocalists were, the sound stage, everything just was a little bit, although not as loud, it was a little bit more cleaner, a little bit more clear. Was cleaner and clear. Let's put it that way on the Apollos. All right, so moving on to our bass song. Um, yeah, MW75s have very powerful bass. The reverb on these was insane, like just ear rattling power with it. Um, as far as the shimmering sound, nice and clean, a little warm, but had okay balance to it. It wasn't overpowered. Definitely wasn't overpowering the bass coming out of these headphones. So that's good. That's good because I'd rather have a little bit of balance, have balance than to have the mids and highs overshadowing the lows on this. So very good there on that part. The bass on these is just insane. All right, going over to the Apollos, you had good clean bass, very clean, very clear detail. So you had like that depth of bass. But it wasn't as powerful as the MW75s. But the reverb was nice. It's kind of hard. Let me see if I can explain it. When comparing them against the powerful bass here, I guess you could say a little more than subtle. Like it wasn't where it was going to just blow you away, but you could definitely feel the presence of bass there, and the reverb was nice and clean. It didn't rattle. It didn't rattle the ear canals like the NW75s, but you felt bass, and it felt good. It felt good. The shimmering sound, the high end sound there on there again it was a slight off balance towards the high end, but not enough to offset, to overpower rather the bass coming out of the Apollos here. So that's where that lands at. As far as the third song, again, we kind of revert back to the first song where you get good instrument sound, good from the saxophone and the keyboard, but it's a little warm, a little bit more towards the low end with the NW75s. Whereas when you get to the Apollos, it's much more cleaner, much clearer, the better balance, and the crispness of the saxophone and the high end keys was fantastic. And then when you needed to go to the low keys and get that little rumble, it was there. It wasn't too overpowering, nice and subtle. Very made it just again with it just made it sound really good. And of course, you got that depth of sound going on with these for somehow. It feels like you got a little bit of depth there where when it comes to MW75, it's more upfront. When it came to that, it's just both of them sound good in their own way. to 100% honest, they both sound good in their own way. All right. So with that being said, if I had to pick one of these as my winner in this episode, because they do things different, it's going to be tough. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Because man. All right. This is what we. This is tough. So this is what I'm going to do, and it's probably going to upset some people. But hey, this is why we have the comment section. Let me hear it. All right. So, despite the fact these guys are much louder than W75s, they got the bass is a much stronger bass on these. I mean, for real, the bass is just powerful on here. Um, I'm gonna have to go with the Apollos because of the detail. Yes, they don't have the strength, the powerful bass and everything, but the detail that you pick up with these, you don't get on the MW75s. I don't know if it's the planner driver that's in here, but anything either. But you just get a better detail set out of these than you do the MW75s. I mean, yeah, they fall when it comes to bass, and natural volume. Yes, I am not this. I'm not arguing that at all. But when you listening to these and you listen to the detail in the songs and some of the stuff you pick up that I've picked up I didn't pick up on here on the MW75s, that's what gives these the win for me. All right. So in my cut, I would go with the Apollos on these ones in this comparison here, mainly because of the detail in the music. So that will be my winner here. This wraps up episode 2 of the Gauntlet Series for the FoKus Apollos. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue this Gauntlet Series, we got 2 more contenders, and I got an unboxing coming up. A couple unboxings, actually a few unboxings coming up, and some Gauntlet Series and the like. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way you guys are notified when videos like this and others drop. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.